We can do better. Come on, that was Patty Harris, come on. Well, look, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to London Climate Action Week. What started as an ambitious idea has grown into the world's largest city-wide climate festival, bringing together more than 100,000 people across over 1,300 events to share ideas, forge partnerships, and drive action. Now, I do realise there is something else taking place across the globe, which is creating huge excitement. So as a gesture of London's friendship with the Secretary-General, I wish your beloved Portugal every success, both in tonight's game and the rest of the World Cup. Unless, of course, you come up against England. But jokes aside, I want to thank the Secretary-General not only for being here today, but for his tireless efforts to keep climate action at the top of the international agenda and to hold national leaders to the promises they have made. Please join me in showing our appreciation to the Secretary-General. Now, this year marks 10 years since I was first elected as Mayor of London. When I took office in 2016, I promised to be the greenest mayor London had ever had. So rather than talk about climate action in abstract terms, let me tell you about what that decade of action looks like through the eyes of an ordinary Londoner. Imagine a Londoner waking up this morning. They step outside into a neighbourhood with more trees, more green spaces, and cleaner air than existed 10 years ago. Their children might walk to school along a school street without traffic, making the journey safer and less polluted, or attend a school with air quality filters and solar panels on the roof. Then it's time to get to work. Today they might cycle on a network that has increased fivefold in size, board one of London's 3,000 plus zero-emission buses, or travel on the Elizabeth line, the Superloop, or extensions to the Overground and Northern line that have transformed connectivity across our city. And as they travel, they're breathing cleaner air. You know, when I was first elected as mayor, I was told under the existing policies, it would take almost 200 years for London's air to meet legal standards. We did it in 9. Thanks to measures such as the ultra-low emission zone, toxic air pollution has dramatically fallen across our city, improving health and protecting future generations. Later that day, our Londoner might spend time in one of our parks, wetlands or green spaces we've improved or created as part of a programme that has seen us plant more than 640,000 trees and restore habitats across London, bringing wildlife back into our city from bats and bees, and of course our famous beavers back in London after 400 years. Those of you who know your showbiz might recognise the names. The first beaver we called Justin Beaver, the second Sigourney Beaver, and they've had kids or kits. Now, over the last 10 years, London's carbon emissions have fallen by almost 25%. At the same time, our economy has continued to grow. Climate action has not held London back. It's helped instead drive investment, create jobs, improve public health, and enhance the quality of life of Londoners. And that's perhaps the most important lesson from the last 10 years. Climate action is not a sacrifice, it's an opportunity. But London's story doesn't end at London's borders. What we've achieved here has helped inspire action around the world. As Mike said 3 years ago, here at London Climate Action Week, Mike Bloomberg and I launched Breathe Cities. Our goal was simple: to take the lessons we had learned in New York and London and help other cities tackle air pollution and improve public health. And today, as Patty has said, Breathe Cities is expanding to support 16 ambitious cities across the globe, benefiting a combined population of 88 million people. 10 cities have committed to introducing clean air zones by 2030. And we're delighted, as you've heard, to welcome Madrid and Addis Ababa to this growing coalition of cities that are proving climate action works, or as I call them, the second and third greatest cities on the planet. Because that is the story of London, and is a story of cities everywhere. When national politics becomes difficult, cities keep moving. When others hesitate, cities innovate. When some seek to delay action, cities get on with the job. So let me end by saying this. Climate change is a global challenge that demands global leadership, international cooperation, and a shared determination to act. Few people have done more to champion that cause than our next speaker. At a time when the world needs urgency, the world needs ambition, and the world needs moral clarity. He has been a tireless advocate for climate action and a powerful voice for those most vulnerable to its impacts. It's therefore a great honor to welcome someone I hope we'll show appreciation to by raising the roof, the Secretary General of the United Nations, Antonio Guterres.